Well, hello, Gamble family. It's good to have you with us this week. My name is Bobby Ware, and I'm a member of the tech support team, and I'm here to share with you the tech tip of the week. This week, our tech tip is concerning the conducive subject of fuses. Um, if you've ever been stitching along and all of a sudden something just goes dead in your machine. The motor stops turning. It suddenly appears that it has no electricity or it's just gone dead in some way. Often, the first thing that you should check out on that is the fuse. We're specifically talking today about the hand-guided machines, and I'm going to tell you some of the locations of the fuses, and in a few cases, the breaker, and how to check those. Now, uh, the Vision machines generally take a 6 amp fuse, and the minus and the plus machines generally take a 5 amp. If you go to purchase some new fuses, you'll want to get the fast blow versions of those fuses. Now, on this machine that I have here, this is one of the most common setups. We have the two fuses that are located right down here at the bottom right part of the rear cover of the machine. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how to check those fuses, remove them, and replace them. So what you do is just you press in on there and turn it counterclockwise until it stops, and then you should be able to just simply pull out the fuse, and then you can look at it and examine that. You want to look a fuse that has been blown. The metal part in the middle will either be you'll see missing or broken or melted metal. You'll see inside of there that that metal is broken and it's not creating the continuity that should be there. And that's the purpose of a fuse. If there's a surge of electricity that's too great and it may damage some component of the machine, this fuse will blow, stopping the progression of that current through the machine. So now let me show you how to put the fuses back in. You want to be careful that you put it in firmly. It is possible to put it in there and think that it's in the correct place, but it actually not be. So you want to make sure by pressing in and turning clockwise, and after it's in there, if it's in there firmly, the that cap on there will not move. It'll be steady. So locations. Let me tell you what the locations on these fuses will generally be. Um, like I've already told you, for this location, you'll see either one or two fuses on many of these machines located in the lower right-hand side of the back cover. But you can also find in some of the older models, the fuse will be located right here on the back, the upper part facing back of the back cover, and it'll be right there. And there also are a few plus machines and maybe some Vision ones that'll have instead of a fuse, they'll have a breaker back there. And the location of the breaker will be one of those two locations also, either on the upper back of the back cover facing backwards or the lower right-hand side of the cover. You'll find the ones that do have those breakers. And generally, if a breaker is popped out, you can just push it back in, click it back in place, and it'll be back the way it should be. Now, if you replace a fuse and it once you start stitching again, it immediately blows again, and your fuse blows every time you put a new fuse in there. That is a kind of a red flag that there's something internal going wrong with the electrical system, like a short or something. And that's when you'll want to either contact tech support or schedule a tech visit to your house, because something is going on with the electrical current in there that could damage the internal components of your machine. So that is in a nutshell, the locations and the places that you'll need to look and the procedures of checking those fuses. Before I go, I have one thing I want to share with you, and it is a fuse joke. What did the fuse say when it blew out? Sorry, I couldn't resist. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.